Yeah. I know who has the biggest dick here, LTS. LTS, you've brought it up, okay? LTS left this tech support, my home dog. Wait, I don't want to enter co-op. Stop. I didn't mean to. Stop. Exit co-op. My homeboy, LTS, has a colossal, just a fucking horse cock packed in there. It's fucking crazy. It looks so juicy. Alright, how the fuck do you play this game? B to roll. Cool. A, interact. Did I just use a one-hitter? I do not know what you mean. A, interact, B, and... Okay, let's do it. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep the adrenaline going real fucking high to have a chance. Okay. Alright. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Okay, cool. Bop, 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 bop. And Y is reload? No, that's reload. Tutorial on the left of spawn. I mean, I have 90 hours in this game. Okay, listen up, buckos. Okay, I'm this little boy. I'm blatting. How do I feel about poking the hornet's nest? You mean when I made the video on Destiny? It turned out fine. Alright, listen up. Enter the Gungeon is a dungeon crawler roguelite in which everything is guns. And you can dodge roll, and it's just like Dark Souls, okay? This game is identical to Dark Souls in basically every way. If I do poorly, it is because of the weed, and not because of my innate level of skill, which is very high, probably higher than any of yours at anything. There is nothing at which you are better at me at than I am at this game. The Red Ice? Oh, yeah, dude. The fucking, man, the guy who runs Red Ice, that Swedish dipshit or Nords, I don't know, all Europeans look the same to me. That motherfucker is an idiot. I'm a far smaller channel than his, and all he does is give me recognition. I'm so fucking smart. I'm so fucking smart. My brain is so fucking big. That's why I made the video specifically to appeal to right-leaning people. Remember when I did the video and it was like, hey, now here's an example of this, rather than me like going off on it? The reason I fucking did that is because I knew that video would be the subject of controversy and brigading, because I knew what Red Ice TV were like, and it was, and now the people watching that video, at least some of them, are perfectly tailored to the rhetorical style that I made, and the idiot who runs that fucking channel keeps giving me free publicity by linking me on his YouTube, his Twitter, his Facebook group, and probably his fucking Discords. And, in spite of the fact that his community is 10 times the size of mine, he still can't crack the 50% dislike to like ratio in the video, nor do his tweets on the subject get more traction than mine. It's amazing! It's amazing! How do you do so bad? How do you do so fucking bad? It's incredible. Beautiful. Have I played the newest updates to ETG? I last played like probably like 4 months ago. Do I want to put it here? Where's the best place to put it? Is it top right? Or do I want to do top left but up? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Watch, I'm going to do up here. Look, okay? So that way... There we go. Is it praxis to support a repub that's moderately demo? I don't know. That's super fucking complicated. Sweet potato. I understand that, like, paleo-Marxist literature and, like, communist literature tends to demonize the idea of, like, genuinely free and liberating markets, but I've read arguments to the contrary. There's a lot of good leftist literature out there, but there's no like this disproves that. It's all theory. You're not meant to like, oh, this factually disproves that. What you're meant to do is take the ideas into your head and use them to develop a more holistic understanding of political economy. Where you want to go with it, what you think it can be useful for, what ideas you think have more merit, but there's no such thing as like an idea getting like disproved. Zoop, 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 zoop. What are your thoughts on Australian politics? Y'all need to get some better bug spray, okay? Because I've been down there, and that shit's whack. What's your OC art about? Mentioned Vaush being one of your characters, I'd like to know. Vaush is the anglicized version of the name Vaucanida, which is the silly name that I gave to an OC that I made for a comic idea that I've always wanted to expand upon. It's one of 2 comic ideas I've discussed on stream. Vaush being a woman who, she's, hold on. No! Fuck me! He did the loop-de-loop and fold, and his shoes look too good. Anyway, and it's about, essentially a massive super city that survived an apocalyptic, solar flare, and the protagonist is the very fascist, authoritarian, police and military commissioner, of that city's defenses. The defenses, of course, need to be turned inward, not outward, because they are the only humans left, those of that city. So there are no foreign threats. It's all about suppressing internal ones, which she does very aggressively. And it's the story of her moral decay and how everything goes wrong for her before she inevitably kills herself. That's not really what it's about. No spoilers, you pieces of shit. Fucking, you go over to my Indiegogo campaign, okay? Give me the $68,000 I need to sit in a room drawing comics instead of this, which apparently pays very well. And, yeah. I didn't know Vaush was an egg. I stand true to my gender abolitionist rhetoric, you know. I really don't care about gender. I really sincerely do not. I wouldn't mind being a woman in the slightest. The only thing that I would want to change on is probably I want to have a penis. I just like having a penis. Conyer, I promise I'll be your sugar daddy in the near future, okay? Okay, so we've got a blue chest here. A blue... Whoa. Thank you. Wait. There we go. Okay, we've got a blue chest there, which means, like, medium rarity. How often do I stream a week? Usually, like, 4 to 6 times, thereabouts. Even in a comically conservative area, should we still fight for Marxism? Nah, don't be stupid. You should fight to make the world a better place, not to uphold some, like, ideal, theoretical, moral purity test thing. You should, actually work to make the world a better place. It is entirely possible to fight for, like, moderately fuck it, whatever. Take me. Ooh. Heart container. Look, I got a little heart purse. Are you bitches mad that I have a heart purse? But what did I use to smoke? A bong. After the Hunter debate, what's my next big project? I don't know. The world's my fucking oyster. That striker Nazi guy wants to debate. The Killstream said they would have me again. The world's my oyster. Yeah, nothing. Alright, let's do the boss. I have no gun, except for my base one. Upload the Hunter debate. I haven't seen it. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, say to scroll. Yeah, I totally agree. Guy, if I was ever presented... If I was ever presented evidence that, like, leftism, it doesn't work, like critical theory and Marxian analysis, if I was ever given evidence that these things just do not work, I would drop it. I'm not, like, an ideologue. I'm not here to, like, defend Marx and... Oh, I'm too high for this. Oh, God. I'm not here to defend Marx into perpetuity. I'm here to try and make the world a better place. And right now, the evidence seems to... Is the hose mad at me and Fash? Nah, have fun. Hoes always mad. What are you gonna do? These hoes, am I right? Yeah, I've heard of 1791. They're annoying and boring to watch. No! I was so close to a perfect! Ah! I haven't seen Endgame yet. No. Fuck! I have no gun! No! No, no, no. No, 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 no! Damn it. Alright. Fuck me. A gun. Polaris. Remind me what this does? This has like a thing. Mysterious gun that grows in strength on each kill. Subsequent powers lost anytime its wielder is damaged. Oh shit, cool. I'm high and now we have to use a fucking perfect gun. Screen is muted, Vaush? No, it's not. Y'all can hear the shit. Shit's effed. When everyone said F, I thought they meant in that I took damage. Yeah, when y'all said F, I thought you meant because I had taken damage on the boss. Have I played Night in the Woods? Thoughts? I have played Night in the Woods, and it is an excellent game. And B and May are both good babies. They're all good babies. Angus. Moki STL. People are products of their environment, whether they're fascists or socialists. We have to hope and believe that after a revolution, after that level of preeminent class consciousness has been achieved, that people will become more open to leftist ideas, and as they begin to adjust and grow accommodated to this new society, they will, hopefully, no longer be counter-revolutionary. I don't want to, like, jail everyone who... No! Jail everyone who disagrees with me. Conyer, I'm already a Banjo-Kazooie man, okay? That's already my shit. You need to not. No! Fuck! No, they're vets! They aim for where I'm going instead of where I've been. No. I got a happy feet. I can't just run in one direction. No! No! Fuck! I'm gonna fucking end it all. Conyer, get the fuck out of here. Conyer, get the fuck out of here. You really think... You at me. When I get a fucking smash and a TV when I move to fucking Seattle, okay? At me, alright? Come at me with fucking Banjo-Kazooie. I will find you online and I will call you up after every loss of yours and I will play a kazoo, okay? My hyena will play a banjo and I will play a kazoo, okay? And every time you get fucking 3-0'd by me, you're gonna get a call on your phone. You're gonna know who it's from. You're gonna know what's about to happen, and you're gonna pick the fuck up anyway. And when you put it to your ear, you're gonna hear relentlessly over and over. It'll be louder than you've ever heard anything come out of your phone, and you're going to listen to it until the end, and then I will hang up. All right? And then you'll play me again, and the cycle continues. Okay? That's what your future contains, Conyer. That's what you have waiting for you at the end of the road. Okay? I will play that fucking kazoo so loud it will blast out your childhood memories. Conyer, shut the fuck up. I was AFK. Fuck you. More AFK because you fucking had to wipe your tears, little bitch. Any advice on dealing with internalized transphobia, misogyny? No, you made me. Okay, that was my fault. Fuck me. Just fucking end. Just do it. Take this shot. Paulie, take this shot. Yeah. Bah! All right, so as I was saying, dealing with like internalized bigotry, I have no idea. How could I possibly know? I've never experienced internalized bigotry. I'm proud of every individual component of who I am. Well, not proud, but I'm like contented with. Like I don't wake up and think like I'm proud to be a man. But let me tell you, every day I wake up, I'm proud to be white. Amen. You were right, Red Ice Media. You got him. I can't go to the secret floors at this level of skill. I'm too. No! I was looking at chat. Have I started using the charge blade yet, Monster Hunter? Nah, fuck that. Hammer's good. Did you ever find out who was randomly saying trans rights the other background? Hey, listen, if the private detective that I paid for the services of doesn't find out, then I am going to delete my entire mod staff, including my girlfriend, and I'm going to start over from ground zero. Please, to the beautiful, beautiful boys in chat, please. Not only am I playing a difficult video game, not only is it late, I am high. Do not ask me. Could you please comment on the implications of the 20th century socialist movement not reflecting appropriately in modern unionization? Please, God help me, please. I'm only human. I'm just here to play Blidio Blames, okay? What's my least favorite color? Yellow. Yellow. Nah, I take that back. Yellow looks fucking sick sometimes. I don't know, dude. There are some colors that are on my fucking hit list, though. For real. There are some colors that are... Am I doing my part to push the gay agenda? I'm pretty fucking gay in real life. What's it like being high on but a small baby? It really depends on the type of marijuana that you imbibe. But generally speaking, I like weed because it can help you sleep. It does make you sleepy. I get very sleepy very easily from weed. It makes food taste better, which is pretty much the #1 reason I partake. And in this instance, it makes me stupid, which is why all of you voted to put me in this position. And that was on you. But it can have varying effects. If you take a lot of weed, it can even have like minor hallucinogenic and psychotropic effects, can't it? I've never gotten that blazed. The first time I got high was, of course, this is the story, after taking an edible. Before then, no matter how much I smoked, it never really affected me in any way. And then I met Hyena over here, and after hanging out with her and her friends, they were like, here, try this edible. And I took it, and of course the first hour, no results. The second hour, I am beyond the pale, okay? Reality is whatever I make it. And of course I had I had a community breakfast to attend the next day at a local church to celebrate like gay people or something. I don't fucking remember. And I was so high that I was high the next morning too. And I was very high. And all I could do was sit there at the end of the table and stare forward, smiling. For like 4 hours, I just sat perfectly still, smiling. And whenever Hyena would touch my arm and be like, "Are you okay?" I would just smile and nod. Non-authority, please shut up. No, I've never played a single Metal Gear Solid game, believe it or not. Fuck me, brown chest? More like brown shit. I take a shit. Can I not get news app notifications on my phone, please? What's my favorite childhood video game? Well, how could it not be? It's either GoldenEye 64, Super Mario 64, or Banjo-Kazooie, probably. That was the shit. That's what I'm saying, Bojack Horsebones. You sound hella cute when you're high. I would like to believe that I sound about the same that I always do, and the fact that you have made me aware that I don't is making me very anxious. So thank you. My body positive? I mean, I'm fat. No, wait, yeah, yeah, like, I think I've talked about this a few times on stream. I mean, I should say, I am in favor of people being healthy. I think that there are broad social benefits to people being physically fit. for a wide variety of reasons. However, on an individual moral level, whether or not you're fat as a choice or because you're lazy or whatever, it's not invalid. Fuck yes, this bitch gives money. For health. So I guess I'll have to not take damage. Love you all too. Okay. Well, I'll buy a key then. And I guess I'll buy a piece of armor as well. And I will use that key on this chest because I would really like to use another gun. But in terms of body positivity, the decision or the state of being overweight is not one in which with which I'd ever like shame people or disincline them. I think people should be healthy in general, but frankly, I like that there's like body variety, you know? My girlfriend's Hyena's fat, she got fat ass titties, and she's very squishy. So that's good. Whoa, what is that? What was that? Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button, so it deployed the... Stop! No, I've never done dabs. Steady aim. That eliminates all aim variants, right? Yeah. What's your hang-up with psychedelics? I have manic depression from bipolar disorder, so I feel like taking psychedelics might exacerbate that somewhat. Yes, Vonta Compton, I agree. You should work out and be very beefy. Will capitalism die before the human race goes extinct? I don't fucking know. Stop asking me, like, tough questions. Okay, you're right. I'm not high enough. Hold on. Wait. What high advice? Klaus Mouse, I don't know what your gender is, but masturbate aggressively and then go on Tinder, okay? Do I ever get anxiety from weed? Nope. Very infrequently. And it's not usually from the weed, it's just from anxiety. And Taylor Libel with the $5. Do you smoke sativas or indicas? Also, can you rap? What's the one that makes you hyper and not tired?
I tend to smoke hybrids and sativas.
Sativas primarily. And, what the fuck was I saying? I'm restarting. Fuck this game. We've reached a new tier of high. Oh, yeah, and in terms of rap, no. I cannot rap. I really can't. Are there any raps that I can do decently? It would have to be like a slower rap because I can't speak that fast. I'll stumble over my words inevitably. So, yeah. If we could find, listen, okay, here's the stream challenge, okay? Find me a white lyricist, so I don't have to say the N-word, okay? Who doesn't rap that quickly, or has a song where they don't rap that quickly, and has a deep voice. This is very important. And hand it over to me, okay? And I'll challenge, after 3 weeks practice, I'll challenge them to a rap off, okay? If you can do a rapper's delight. Yes! Blunderbuss! Boo! 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 Can you please ask Avalon why he's so obsessed with AOC's feet? Is he? Has he made AOC feet jokes? I mean, who hasn't, right? AOC feet pics are pretty much, a national treasure. No! Why? Why? Why did I do that? Alright. What age do you think people should... What just took... No! I didn't see it. I need to stop looking at chat until I know the room is done. You pieces of shit. You motherfuckers. What age do you think people should first try weed? I don't know, dude. That's an individual thing. I don't think anyone should try weed. I'm generally pretty anti-drug. Or at the very least, I think that drugs have pretty broad negative consequences on society, and And I think we should be critical of that. I don't think they should be illegal or anything. But, yeah. Abolishing voting restrictions based on age. I don't know. I've never actually heard arguments for or against this. Like, I already agree with kids being able to lose some of their rights. Like, a kid probably shouldn't have the same legal rights as an adult. Like, you want to take your kid to the dentist, and they say no, and then you can't do it because to take them would be kidnapping. That'd probably be a little bit weird. So, I already agree that kids should lose some rights. As for the right to vote, like, this isn't really like a data-driven thing. It would be, do you think that people of a younger people below the age of majority, have the cognitive capacity to meaningfully represent their own political interests? Yeah, I know Sam Cedar. I mean, I've never watched anything of his, but I know who he is. Can I define drug? I guess I would probably say broadly any chemical ingested or consumed in some way to alter one's cognitive state. I know that's super broad. There are probably people with much more, like, concrete definitions of drug than me. But I will say, if there is an item which like, arguably doesn't do that, then it probably wouldn't have severe enough impacts on a person for me to say that it's, like, bad. Like, I don't think caffeine is necessarily a bad thing. It seems to provoke pretty generally good effects in the human body if ingested reasonably. Doesn't an antidepressant count as a definition of a drug? Well, there are differences between drugs that are used for medical prescriptions to prevent a person from living a lower quality of life, and drugs that are used recreationally. There's a pretty big difference there. Does cognitive capacity even matter? We should still let people with serious disabilities vote, so I think we should let kids vote. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, like, I don't think that democracy is, like, an end in and of itself. It serves a greater purpose, which is human happiness. And the reason why democracies are meant to function is because it's expected that the voting population has the ability to represent their own interests. So if there's a constituency of the population which cannot do that, then, I mean, I don't see any reason why they should have democracy. Are you for the legalization of all drugs? Yes. Yes, I am. I do not know much about African revolutionaries, but I'm sure I would quite like hearing some of their accounts. Western imperialism and all that. Within that logic, some might say bipolar people couldn't vote. No, strongly disagree. There's a huge difference between the cognitive, like, relative level of impairment of a child with a person with bipolar. I disagree with that. What's more, it's not just about, like, the most cognitively impaired person, it's also about being able to set an arbitrary boundary that is closest to what the actual boundary should be. So while the severity of bipolar disorder is probably, in fact, very often, I assume, vague enough that it would be difficult to clarify the extent to which it impairs one's ability to represent themselves democratically, putting an age limit would probably be a pretty consistent way of doing so. Like, do we really think that, like, 10-year-olds... I don't want a fucking 10-year-old having any say on how this country is run. No, fuck that. I don't think they can represent their own interests, and you can't debate them or argue with them, or even really, like, their rational centers aren't really developed yet. Okay, then people who have Alzheimer's or Down syndrome or schizophrenia. Again, there's a difference in the level of applicability. We're talking policy right now. There's a difference in the level of applicability between setting an age limit and saying, like, oh, you've been diagnosed with mental illness. Give me your voter's registration card. There's a pretty huge difference there. But if you want me to make, like, a broad, just a very broad, like, forget policy, just talk about the philosophy. It's a slippery slope based on the idea of cognitive capacity. No, I don't. No, I don't think it is. I really don't think that it is. Having an age limit on democracy is not a slippery slope to banning mentally ill people from voting. I think that's a ridiculous equivalency. But if you want me to bite the bullet, yeah, I would probably say that, like, philosophically speaking, people who are severely mentally impaired through schizophrenia or Down syndrome or whatever else probably also shouldn't be able to vote. Okay, we've got like the most standard item in the game. That's nice. Playing a Fallout on stream? Man, fuck Bethesda. Fuck Bethesda. Maybe one of the original Fallouts. That could be fun. I don't know. I don't disagree based on age, just the cognitive capacity argument. Yeah, which is why I would never argue for that policy. But in terms of, like, philosophy, like, if I could somehow divinely preclude only the people I want to preclude from the voting process, then I would say that, yeah, severely mentally handicapped people would probably also fit that purview. But it's very broad, and there would be no way for me to actually determine where that line is. Woo! This is an A-rank item, baby! Baby! What? Tickets? Oh, hold on. I'm not. Upon use, spawn a friendly Gatling gun that fires... Okay, cool. So it's a summonable item? Okay, cool. Not my favorite, but... Larry Banks with the $5. Who else from the anti-SJW people will you do next? Will there be more Sargon, the Quartering, Rags, and or other people associated with them? I don't really ever have, like, a planned list of people that I'm going to go off on next. That's never really my priority. Usually I just look at issues that are important in the given moment, or I like, literally just pick suggestions that are given to me. Or pick things off my notification feed on YouTube. It's pretty much just that. I don't really make lists. I don't think I'm ever going to do much of the Quartering, or Geeks and Gamers, or people like that, because these people are very low-effort, pandering, like, money-grubbing content creators. Like, they're just grifting. The Quartering puts out a fucking crazy number of videos every day. Geeks and Gamers puts out a ton as well, and it's usually just them, like, reading a news article. Their content looks almost like it was taken from a live stream. It'd be pretty lame if someone did that, huh? Also, fuck, I took damage. Oh, no. So I don't really have an interest in them. In terms of what kind of content... Oh, the ticket! Go! No! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Amazing. Amazing. Well, Lollytub4. Thank you, comrade. Yeah, I heard that Varg's channel got taken down. White Nervosa, what mess... Oh, I mean, we're already done with the tests. I fixed it. You can stage your video before you go live and not have to do... like the middle of the stream. Yeah, White Nervosa, I saw that. Yeah, I've seen your messages. Bless you. No, it was a mimic! No. No. You better give me some good ass shit. By which I mean... Fuck! The Brick Breaker. Turtle! Go! Jason on... Opinion on Jason Unruh? I think he's a fucking dipshit. I think he's a huge piece of shit and an idiot. No, it's not good enough. I need to do it again. Have I ever played Portal? Yeah, of course. Listen, I'm a capital G gamer. Do not ever ask me if I have played Portal. Everyone's played Portal. It's like literally like one of the best games ever made. Oh, White Nervosa, gotcha. How do you feel about David Pacman and Sam Cedar? I'm very unfamiliar with both of their content, but from what little I've seen of David Pacman, I think he might be a fucking lib, guys. I think he values like respectability a lot because he wants to be like a big news player one day, I think, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But that level-headedness, that I guess restraint, I think it hurt him in his debate with Tim Pool, that's for sure. Or his discussion with Tim Pool, because they barely Andrew Yang is not a good candidate because he's A, weirdly pandered to the alt-right, B, his UBI is really fucking bad. I don't know if you guys know this, but the way Yang's proposed UBI is going to work will mean that if you're already benefiting from welfare programs or entitlement programs or social services, the amount you get from UBI will be cut out of that. So, like, it's $1,000 a month, yeah? But if you're already getting $800 a month from the government and assistance programs, you can only get $200 a month from the UBI. Meaning the UBI, by definition, cannot help the people who need it the most. So all the middle class fucking people, all the people who don't need the $1,000 a month, they get their checks unabated. But the poorer people, nope, they get a fucking tax. It's disgusting. And it sets up a cut to social services like pretty immediately. What's more, the tax that he plans on implementing to pay for it basically gets off shelf to consumers like really easily. Adding a tax at point of transaction is a really bad idea for funding big social programs because the business is capable of offloading that onto the consumer. The proper way to do this is with proper business taxes, where you actually tax them based off their income in a year, because that way, even if they they will only benefit from increases in cost in an amount which is multiplied by the lower coefficient, multiplied by the amount they don't get taxed for. So it's disproportionately harder to. I'm too high for this. Does anyone get what I'm saying? It's a bad fucking idea. And Yang is pushing it because he doesn't have any ideas of substance. This is how he wants to build his platform. He wants a crazy, cool idea that gets everyone talking, and then he builds himself off of that. And that's cool and great. Otherwise, Yang has some really good proposals. I get... man, that UBI shit's really bad. That UBI program isn't just, like, a bad idea. I would call it, like, a serious harm to the country. Nah, fuck that. What it essentially means is that it's going to offload tax expenditures onto the consumers to pay for an entitlement program that will disproportionately affect the people who need it the most, the least. Nah, UBI can be conditional under some circumstances. I'm not a noob. I haven't taken damage yet on this one. Flat, 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 flat. That's the thing, that it wouldn't help poor people. The UBI, it gets cut into by the amount you're already benefiting from welfare. If you need the money, you will benefit the least from the money. Slimback99, you can upload an edited version on your channel as long as it's like highlights. If you're essentially just cutting down the debate to like 1/2 of the size, cutting the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, I would appreciate it if you did not do that. Which is a nice way of saying don't do that. But fuck me. But if you just want to do like a highlights thing, then yeah, totally. I'm not high enough? I'm not high enough? I'm radicalized off your sexual positivity, and it doesn't cure my loneliness and social stigma advice. You gotta get good at Tinder. Listen. Listen up. When I get back from smoking some more, I'm gonna teach you how to be good at Tinder, okay? This is the shit you're here for. This is the shit you're here for. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
When will you learn? When will you learn? Stop. Hey,
Donate for bribes to my neighbors.
donate to the college.
Amazing. Alright. Okay, so as I was saying, Tinder. Alright, listen the fuck up, okay? Tinder is super fucking easy, alright? Fuck yeah, I love the Uzi. Or the Mac 10, sorry. Okay, listen. I can only really give Tinder advice to, like, cis dudes, okay? I'm sure that Tinder experiences vary tremendously if you're of a not a dude and not cisgender. So I can pretty much exclusively speak to that. So, okay, listen up. First of all, you got to make sure that your profile is on fleek, okay? That's the term. What is this? Daruma. Good fortune. Isn't this... is the free blank, right? Yeah, it's a free blank. Daruma the fortune. I think it's a free blank attack. Okay, you got to make sure your profile is on fleek, okay? You know what that means? That means you need to have pictures of your face alone. No other faces, just your own face or bust or upper body, you know. You only, a picture of you outdoors, a picture with you with friends, and a picture of you that shows your body, okay? If you can get all... listen, you need those 4 pics, okay? You really fucking need those pics. Now, animal picture, maybe for some people. It doesn't affect me, so... okay. So that's essential, okay? You gotta make sure these are good pictures. Why do so many of you dudes, when I scroll through you on Tinder, why do you just have, like, a shitty, like, bedroom pic of your forehead? Please stop. Please stop. Get off the fucking... get out. Please. You can do so much better than that. You can do so much better. Okay, so stop doing that. Go out and take some good fucking pictures, okay? You know, if you have crippling depression and can't or whatever, then we've got problems going on here beyond the scope of this conversation. But if you can do all those things, make sure you have those things. Then you need to ask yourself, okay? Hey, look, it's the guy we summoned last time. No! Instant damage. Ah, fuck, this weapon has so much spread. No. Fuck me. Alright, guess we're spraying him. Say to Squirrel, I'm sorry, I hard disagree. I've had a lot of success dick picking. Like big time success, you know? What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So then you have to ask yourself, and this is very, very important, okay? What am I looking for on Tinder? If you're me, fuck me, you're looking for a lay, alright? Some of you might be looking for friends. It's totally fine if you're, like, on Tinder for friends these days. I know a lot of people are really gatekeepy, like, only be on the app if you're looking to fuck or whatever, but I don't think that's true. Most people on there will be looking to fuck, so it's not like you're diluting the market that much. Just let people know that's what you're there for. Whatever the case is, decide what it is. Decide what it is that you're looking for. Oh, the exotic. Oh my god, this is the best weapon, but I have so little health. We have to keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward. I fell right into the fucking pool because I fired a rocket instead of rolling. Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying... Blup. Blip. So, as I was saying, know what you're interested in, alright? Are you interested in a hookup? Are you interested in a relationship? Are you interested in friendship? Are you interested in a fuck buddy? Are you interested in a third for your own relationship? Know what you're interested, and then tell them. In your bio. In your bio, okay? Don't be fucking weird about it. This isn't some covert... I know a lot of fucking cis dudes think that, like, the secret... The top secret way... What does my weapon do? Oh, yeah, it does a blank if I'm rolling next to a... I remember. A lot of... Fuck me. A lot of dudes think that, like, having sex with a woman is, like... It's like a, What was I saying? Oh, a game of deceit. Fuck me. It's like a game of deceit where you have to, like, trick people into wanting to bone. Fuck me! Yeah, there's definitely racial bias on Tinder for sure. But there's racial bias everywhere. What was I saying? How many people are watching? I'm getting self-conscious. I know I'm a fucking dumbass right now. 420 people. 420 people. Okay. Alright. I get you. You're sending them... I'm picking up what you're setting down, alright? So anyway. Fuck me. So, anyway, what the fuck am I saying? Okay? Let people know what it is you're interested in. Don't try and, like, lead people into it, okay? Just be, like, on your bio somewhere, it should say, at least broadly, you don't need to say, like, I'm here to fuck. But you do need to be, like, you know, interested in hooking up. Or interested in meeting up and seeing where it goes. Those are things that you can do to say, essentially, I want to blast my nut straight up into your fucking womb. I guess I'm talking not just to cis dudes, but straight cis dudes, huh? Whatever. We're all problematic. Whatever the case may be. That. And, well, cis straight male dudes with people with vaginas. Alright, listen up, okay? From now on, in this example, we're all genderless blobs, okay? So, as I was saying, you want to blast your genderless blob nut under their genderless blob canal. That's all cool and great. And amazing. But you need to let people know. So do that, okay? And in your bio, you know, you don't necessarily need to fill your bio up to the fucking top. That's not maybe necessary, but there are some things you can do. Put in some maybe a little bit quirky, but not like weird. Maybe like if you're like an internet memer, like we all probably are, then maybe like a little way of indicating your own personal interests. That's the thing. Everyone's trying to be interesting on Tinder means that invariably everyone's going to try and be interesting in the same way. Look at all the girls like, oh, I love travel and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm into this. Or they'll make a list of things that they are or support, and it will have, like, emojis next to all of it. Have I ever tried Grindr? Yeah, it's shit. Grindr is ass. What was I saying? I completely forget what I was saying. It's gonna blow! Should I straight up mention I have an asexual poly GF or hookups wouldn't care about that sort of thing? No, conspicuous user, put it in. It might increase your number of people just like things that grab their attention. Here's a cool little secret, okay? Everyone, when browsing Tinder and other, like, really dehumanizing social media apps, everyone is having difficulty recognizing that you're a person. When they browse over your shit, when they look at your profile, when they look over your pictures, right, in their head, you're just a possibility space. You don't actually exist yet as a human being, okay? By putting in things that are interesting, things that catch their attention, things that make them think like, oh, what did that, you know? These are ways that to get them to think about you and thus innately humanize you in their mind, okay? So, in the bio, do that, okay? Put some interesting stuff. Talk about your own hobbies a little bit, you know? You don't need to be really weirdly specific about it or anything like that, and I sure do hate this gun, but don't try and just be the most safe, boring, placid... Yes. So now you have the bio. Oh god. So now you have the bio established, okay? And it's just speaking frankly, unless you're like really unattractive or unlucky or you live in a really unpopulated area, you're probably going to get some matches. So now you've got some matches, okay? Here's the secret, the lowdown, okay? Here's the fucking lowdown if you're talking with bitches, alright? So listen up. You're talking to some bitches, okay? And you match, and you have to message first, okay? And your message is like, oh, checked a look at your profile, and I noticed that in it you mentioned you have an interest in this. That's pretty cool. I'm into that myself. And then the girl will respond after 6 hours. Hey, why, WY. This is the mating ritual as it begins. What's the op synergize with? Neat. So is my stream dead? Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. So are we all back? Anyway, as I was saying, so now it comes to messaging the bitches, okay? The bitches will sit there and wait for you to message first, and then invariably they're probably going to respond with something less interesting than the thing you sent them. This is because, generally speaking, women are inundated with 1 trillion fucking messages a day on social media by the most desperate, aggressively uninteresting dudes in the fucking universe. So if the girl isn't going to put as much work in at the beginning, please God, don't blame her, okay? It's very warranted given the circumstances. So you got a message, you put in some effort, and honestly, here's the hard part, okay? You have to know how to hold a conversation. I know a lot of you have trouble with this, you fucking nerds, but... No. 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 How do I... How do I... Oh. Ah, I see. Okay. Cool, I did it. Okay, so anyway, she's probably going to have to put in a little bit less work than you at the beginning, okay? But that's fine. You have to hold a conversation, okay? I know this is very difficult, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Most of you are probably pretty interesting people. And what's more, being interesting is something everyone can achieve if they put a little bit of work into it. It really is. Fuck me. Table text site? White Nervosa, I'm sorry. What's up? Did you want to talk now or? Oh, okay. Flip multiplier. I thought it said flip multiplayer. That was my mistake. Lament configure no! Does being an anarchist help on Tinder? In my area, it probably does. But I don't say I'm an anarchist in my fucking Tinder profile. Because I want to get laid, okay? I do say that I'm an Antifa super soldier. Fuck me, this is so hard. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, it's too hard. This is too much for me now. My cognitive ability is to... Binding of Isaac is easier. We have to do Binding of Isaac. Dead Cells is too hard. This is the only way. It's the only way, guys.